about when this opportunity came to us was working with a huge group of young people who think differently, who have different experiences, who grew up differently, who just see the world differently, and can help us kind of fine-tune what we're doing in a way that's attractive to a wider group of people.
So solving a problem like this for a client like ProLiteracy has a big heart.
What we do in comm design is we put you in situations where you learn by doing.
Adult literacy is not the most sellable or attractive issue. It's not children. It's not sick people. It's people who, for whatever reason, didn't learn how to read and write and who are now adults and are struggling, and their stories are a little bit sometimes harder to tell and harder to strike a chord with.
The class is beginning to realize is that designing for a real client in real time is difficult. It's unpredictable, okay? You're dealing with several people's opinions outside of your own, and you're trying to accommodate everybody, and sometimes you learn that that's really difficult to do.
During our research on ProLiteracy, we were just trying to understand, what was all the things that they were doing. We realized they had their member organizations, they had, all this reading material that they made for the numerous class, and then we eventually found out about the educational network that they had, where they have all their teaching online.
What was really different about this is having an actual client that has real life time restraints and budget issues and things like that.
Which I think is an unbelievable opportunity. Instead of just hiring a bunch of hands to create something, they're hiring our minds, and I think that right there alone is you're breaking new ground with this class. So I think it's really cool.
What I think ProLiteracy is going to benefit from the most from this project is our integration of the educational network into the ProLiteracy website. So people could access the materials that they already have and just get them easier, and it would be able to help more people that way.
Have it narrowed down to the cause and effect campaign and the missing letter or one letter campaign. I'm currently working on the cause and effect, and it started as a print piece kind of telling a story of how teaching other people to read kind of carries throughout to other situations, and cause and effect being literacy affects poverty, it affects education, it affects health, it affects homelessness, and so through this campaign we're kind of touching on all of those different aspects.
It's nice that everyone is so responsible and on top of their work, because it makes, I guess, keeping track of everyone so much easier. And it was a challenge at first because, there's a fine line between micromanaging and then also keeping track and making sure everything's getting done.
We do a lot of things different than everybody else, and some of it is really good. Some of it is kind of, we have good times and bad times. So but I think that the resilience of the students, the self-confidence that they have, that they can do pretty much anything and get it done, is off the scale.
Katie and I wanted to come up with an app that would be more for everyone, so it wasn't just narrowing the demographic down. And we were able to come up with a cool, fun, interactive app where the user gets to experiment with different ways of speech, like working with letters, words, vowels.
Internationally and nationally, Syracuse University is known for its scholarship in action.
And you now are all senior designers, junior designers, and art directors and creative directors. You're dealing with a client and making those decisions on the run.